Hi there, today I'd like to share with you a quick tip on how to improve your marketing by just tweaking the language that you use. Okay, what about language in your marketing? Now, the reason I say this is because most people go into business not automatically being a business person and certainly not automatically being a marketeer. So what they put out in their marketing, and that's, literature, leaflets, business cards, advertising, websites, emails, etc., is often filled with their own language rather than the language of their target market. And unless you're, say, for example, a lawyer selling to other lawyers, there is almost certainly going to be some kind of disconnect. So I'm going to share with you some quick pointers on how to improve the language to almost instantly improve the response rates in your marketing. Now, first of all, keep it simple. The average reading age in the Western world is somewhere around a 14-year-old. So if a 14-year-old can read what it is you're putting down or putting out there and understand it, then you're on to a good start. But whatever you do, just keep it simple. Don't be verbose. I mean, I learned to write from somebody who was born nearly 100 years ago. And so I learned what she learned and she passed it on. However, in marketing communications today, what I learned and how I learned it and how I learned to write simply doesn't work. Today, you need to keep it simple. Don't mean dumbing it down, but don't overly complicate it if you can avoid it. Remember, the acid test is a 14-year-old. If a 14-year-old can get the gist of it, you should be all right. Another big deal is, for goodness sake, don't waffle. Get to the point. Tell people what it is you do, tell people what it is that's good about what you do, and more importantly, how you can help them. Just get to the point. Don't use unnecessary words. Certainly don't use long, complicated words, short sentences, straight to the point. Don't waffle. If it doesn't add to the message, don't add it at all. Another big, to be honestly, probably the biggest thing of all this is don't use jargon. Every profession, every job has its jargon. I used to work in the IT industry and it is the absolute worst for TLAs, 3-letter acronyms. And unfortunately, I've seen techies go out into the world of business and just assume that everybody knows what all these TLAs are. Don't make that assumption. Keep it simple, avoid the jargon, speak the language of your customers, which may not necessarily be the language that you learned to be able to do your job. For example, a lawyer trying to sell to business people shouldn't speak legalese. Why? Because, to be honest, business people are typically not lawyers. And so you'll lose potential customers by virtue of the fact that you're not speaking their language. So avoid jargon and speak the language of your customers. Always remember, if nobody understands what it is you're doing, nobody is going to buy it. Confused people don't make buying decisions. They sit on the fence. They will stall. They will not put their hand in their pocket if they're confused. So avoid confusing people by using simple language with no jargon. Get to the point, speaking their language. But if they don't understand, they simply won't buy. It's really that simple, and I've seen it happen. And finally, on all of your marketing, tell people what to do next. I could go on forever about call to action, but always tell people what to do next. If you want to give you a call, make sure your number is big and bold. If you want to email, make sure it's easy to find. If there's a form that they need to fill in, make sure that they can see it right there and then. I mean, it's frustrating to me when I see advertising that says, just give us a call. And then you, on a leaflet, for example, and you're just trying to turn it over, try and find the blasted phone number. No. If say give us a call, put the phone number right there. If you will say visit our office, give me the address, tell me where it is. If you say send us an email, put it right there, or visit the website, put it right there. Same thing with your websites. If you want people to call you and that's your predominantly chosen method of communication, make sure that it's big and bold, hard to miss. And if like I said, if you say call to give us a call in your text, put it right there. Even if you put it on a video, give us a call. Make sure the number is on the video. It's really simple stuff, but it's all about communication. The easier you make it for your potential customers, the easier they're going to be able to make a decision, whether you're the people to talk to or not. But you make it complicated, you make it unnecessarily difficult, and I promise you they're simply going to go somewhere else. They'll move on. You've got to get your point across really, really quickly, particularly on the web. So get to the point. Make it easy. Communicate in a way that speaks the language of your potential customers. And I promise you, if you start doing this in all of your marketing communications, you will get better responses. I've been there, I've done that, and it simply just works. But anyway, appreciate you watching. I hope you've learned something there. Please write a comment below if it struck a chord with you, or you have any questions, or would like to see some examples of where this actually works. But either way, remember to like, share, subscribe, leave us a review, whatever it takes. And remember to check out smashingselfemployment.com, or if you're in Auckland, aucklandbusinessbuilders.co.nz. But that's it from me. Appreciate you tuning in. Thanks a lot, and bye for now.